Hello everybody and welcome back to Elm Creek, episode 19. We are so close to that halfway point and still a lot of money in debt. But don't worry, I think all's going to turn around very soon. I shouldn't really say that because this episode I'm about to tell you that I am about to spend more money and I'm about to go and take some more money from the bank. But before we do that, let's have a bit of a catch up of a couple of things I've done. So in the last episode I said I wanted to sort this place out. We're going to have a look. I said I wanted to sort out the donuts. So what I did on here is I left the flour as it was and I slightly just improved these because they were like 7,000. So that's why some of these might look a little bit worse than others, because before it was a lower figure and now I've set them all to 20,000. And the output from 10,000, I've did what I said. I've added a 0 one. We've now got 100,000. So we've got a lot more room to sort of store them in there now because we've got nowhere to put donuts. That was the problem. No storage unit. The warehouse won't take donuts. So I've got that sorted. So that's one thing we've got sorted. I've done a bit of tidying up here as well. So I think I said in the previous episode that the grass roller's gone because it was no good at all. I have sort of bunched these little bits of tools together because the mower only gets used every so often. Same with this thing and same with the roller. It should have got used. And the plow. Should have got used on here. But I went to bed and I completely forgot. And obviously now it starts to germinate. There's nothing I can do. I did do a little test to see. I thought if it was either going to kill them or just not work. And it just didn't work. So yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to get the full yield, but I don't know how damaging it's going to be, and I don't think it's going to be too bad because we've got a field across the road full of them, so we should be okay. So what else has gone on then? Well, you might see something's missing from here. Now, this thing as well, before we bypass it. This thing had a capacity of 28,800. Is it 28,800? Yeah, 28,800 I think it was. And it just wasn't quite big enough to sort of fill both our cow pastures. Now we haven't maxed out the cow pastures yet, so obviously the feed is going to go up more and they're going to want more food the more cows we get in. And this thing, I was running back and forth a little bit and I have to use this for some reason. It won't let me use a normal trailer. Now unless it's because the trigger point for tipping this is a bit lower than a normal trailer. I'm not sure, but I've tried going over with a couple of trailers and it just won't do nothing. It won't tip, won't give me the trigger points, but this does. So I'm not really sure what that's all about there. So what I've done is I've gone and, because it's a mod, it's easy to do. It's not built into the game. I managed to just increase the capacity to 50,000 litres for this. Just, all it means is we're going to be able to hold more in it. So I can go over and fill both pastures in one go, rather than have to sort of fill one, dribble a bit in the other one, come back, get another load, and then have to put the rest of it back in the silo. Just made it a bit easier, that was all. So yeah, tidied everything up here, moved the this big beastie cultivator across to match the others, and it looks quite nice. It does strangely seem to go in sort of size, doesn't it? Big, medium, small. Wasn't quite the plan, but I've just kind of spotted that now. Planter's gone. It's not gone. It's been moved because I did get rid of the big tanker. You know the big tanker we had which goes onto the Arctic? Well, I got rid of that and I put it there. And it fits because it's almost the same size as the tanker trailer. Or the same length as it. So yeah, I put it there just so it's undercover and it's out the way and it just looks quite nice. You're probably thinking, well, hang on, why did you get rid of the tanker trailer? You need that for the milk and water and herbicide and... Well, I managed to get some money back on that. And I found this new thing. It's not new, it's been in FarmSim for a little while, and if you're aware of 82 Studio, you're aware of his TLX series. And I don't know why I didn't think about it. I can get one of them, like the little like truck, and then the attachments that go on the back. And I managed to find a tanker that holds 50,000 litres, and it holds everything. Herbicide, slurry, digestate, fuel, diesel, the whole lot. The whole shebang. And I thought, it's cheaper. A lot cheaper. So I got rid of the tanker, and I bought one of these. Oh, and you might notice as well, the JCB's got. This is actually turning into more of a bit of a, everything that I've kind of sold, really. The JCB was sat here. I didn't really use it. It hadn't got much power. And I thought, you know what? It'd be better to have that money back, which is why the bank balance looks a little bit healthier. But I did get this. Oh, she's a beaut. Designed all the colours, picked the chrome, the bull bar on the front, the performance wheels, the strobe lights and everything on the top. And basically, and it growls. It's a big, you know, 6.7 litre tuned. Oh, it sounds good. So that has the attachments on the back, and the attachments have been stored over here, right next to the greenhouse. Because I thought, why not? They're sort of mainly for this. So these are the attachments. So this holds about 50,000 litres of everything. Now, you might have seen in the last episode that I got that grape trailer, and then the other green trailer only did the olives, which was a bit of an issue. Only did olives, didn't do the grapes, had to go and get a normal grape trailer, which the grape trailer was like 40k. This thing's a lot cheaper. I think it was about 18, and it holds everything. It holds 50,000 litres. So we can put grapes, we can put olives, we can put wheat, barley, everything in this. And this holds 50,000 litres of all the liquids. It makes sense. Both of these together are still cheaper than the grape trailer. So that went back. Got rid of the smaller green trailer because this thing now kind of replaces it. And they both just go on the back of that little truck. The truck does 124 miles an hour, but you don't want to go like that speed because you turn a corner. Oh, it's on its roof. So yeah, I think this was a good buy. And obviously got rid of the tanker, so that gave us some more money. I then managed to, you know, put these to the test. And basically this has been fully stocked now. So you can just see in the bottom corner, water, seeds, fertilizer, herbicide, all stocked. I've left it disabled, and I have froze time in the minute because I don't want the day to run away. It's 20 to 4. We're in April. Can't do too much in April, but I have got a plan, and I want to sort of go through with you because this thing is absolutely churns them out. In the last episode, you would have seen that we got the grape processing unit. So that's making raisins for us. The bees are putting out honey. We just need corn. I did check it, you know, I did Google it to find out what the cereal place needs. It needs corn and it needs oats. They're the only two things we're missing. And I thought, what do I do? Because they're ready to plant now, but I got no fields free. And I just happened to go on the map. And we don't need this, and we'll go back up to the top. I just went on the map. And it's like it's calling out for me. What do we see here? Corn. Oats. Huge fields of them. It's like it's calling me, saying, Craigie boy, buy yours. Buy yours. I'm tempted. You know I don't need much to go and buy something. Now I know we've got quite a few fields. And, you know, we've got everything barley here for the chickens, wheat, hopefully to put into the grain mill, or, I don't know, do something with it. We've got oats, which is what the cereal factory needs. We've got corn, which is what the cereal factory need, and we've got oats. A lot of them. I'm not sure if the cereal factory is going to take all that, but basically we need them, and then we need the cereal factory. And we found out that the cereal factory is 110,000 to buy. These are quite expensive as well. I mean, this one, if we're going to have a look at this one, this is coming in at 313,000, and this one's coming in at 226. So both of these on the cereal factory, it's around about 650 that we need. We haven't got that. So I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to just go round it up, and we're going to keep going because this is going to take a little while. I need 650. Now, we can wait till our balance is around about 650, but I think I'm going to go until the balance says 750, just to give us a little bit extra, just in case. So yeah, we're still borrowing money from the bank, but it's going to pay off. If we go for 750, we need 650. Let's just round that up now to 3,700 from the bank. Ooh, because we've got to do the soil samples as well, so we're going to have to send off for them. So let's do this. Let's go and buy that field. Someone's already planted it though. This is the good thing. It's been drilled with corn, and that's got oats in. Like, why wouldn't you? You know what? I'm just going to check actually. Let's just see. Yeah, both growing. I've made this mistake before. it does say on here, you know, like, oh, corn and oats. I think, oh, good, okay, go buy them. And then you realize you go along here and it's either been harvested, cultivated, it's just what it had in before. And you're like, oh, there's a mistake. But no, these are both growing and ready to go. So let's go for this one. Let's go and buy. Yes. This one, buy. Yes. Oh, look at all this blue space now. Look at this. This is all mine. All the fields. It's all ours. We need to go over here now, don't we? Oh, hang on. When you get off that option there, we need to go over to this noisy thing. This is about to be... It's about to be ours. The cereal factory. The last production that we want to do. We're about to own. Let's do it. 110,000. Yes. Oh, it's ours. We purchased this cereal factory and we've still got 120,000 in the bank. Oh, today's a good day. So let's go and have a look on here. And let's just see now. Where's this likely to be now? Is it right at the bottom? It's probably going to be right at the bottom, isn't it? Oh, no. Where's the cereal production? Show me the cereal production. I want to check to make sure we got it all right. Cereal. Oh, just one little one there. There you go. So, we don't want it spawning. We want it storing. Oh, 7,000 litres. That's not much, is it? I know, because this is built into the game, I don't know how to change this one. So, I can't do anything with that one, unfortunately. It's going to have to stay like that. 60,000 litres of corn, oats, raisins, 30,000 of honey and raisins. I think we're going to have more oats and more corn on them fields, don't you? I really do think they're going to be more than 60,000 litres on them. So hopefully the oats is also the good one for the ratio on the flour, isn't it? Yes, 150 to 188. So that will come in handy for that as well. We're killing two birds with one stone. Now, it's a bit gutting that I did, in a previous episode, get rid of a nice chunk of honey. But if I'm honest, I didn't expect to be, like, getting this or getting the grapes. Because I thought we're going to have to put vines in. It's very expensive. It's going to be about 100,000 for the field and the processor and all that. I didn't think we were going to do that anytime soon. But then, magically, that greenhouse came along. And here we are. Getting it a lot quicker than I thought. So we've not got a massive amount of honey. But if we get desperate, you can actually go at the bottom here and click on any of these here. Now, if you're not aware of this, any of these productions, you can click on and click buy. And if you click buy, well, I just deactivated it. That was the wrong one. If we go and click buy, you can get 1,000 litres for 6 grand. 60,000 for 10, well, 10,000 litres of honey for 60,000. 20 and so on, you see? So if you are desperate for it, you can just go and buy it outright. But we don't want to be doing that. That's mighty expensive. So that's pretty much the update as we stand now. Now, we need to go and have a look and see what's going to be ready next. So barley is going to be the first thing that we're going to be able to harvest in June. So I pretty much think then we can sort of sleep. And we'll have a look at what's going on in May, because we're just going to need to keep a check on the animals. I'm just worried about the chickens. We've not got much food for the chickens. But it's the barley which is going to be the first one we can harvest. The cows look okay. Chickens, I'm hoping they're going to be okay. So I think pretty much then there's nothing we can do. Everything's sort of ticking over nicely. We're just going to go bed. We're going to see what happens. It's a bit of an early night. But we'll just come back and have a look on the productions and make sure everything's okay. I think the donut factory is going to stop because I don't think we're going to run out of products in there. But yeah, I'll see you in the next month. So you join me in May, 8 a.m. It's not looking too bad. It's pretty nice day actually. It's not bad at all. Everything's looking pretty good. All growing nicely. So what we're going to do then on here, we're going to have a look and see. We're just going to sort the fields out in a second because we need to analyze them because they're not been done yet. So we can actually sort of send off. I just need to double check how we actually do this. I keep struggling with this one. I think if you go on to soil type and then you can actually select the field and it says there, if I press Y on my controller, I can purchase soil information. 2,450, which as far as I'm aware, isn't really much different from actually going and taking the samples yourself. You've got to buy the equipment, the soil sampler, and then you've got to go around and do all that yourself. So this, it just does the whole field in one go. So you press yes, and it's instantly done. It's there. Now, silty clay and sandy loam. I have no idea if that's good or bad. Does that mean we're going to get a good yield of it or not? We're going to have to see, actually, see what the yield rate is when we actually do harvest it. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. So let's just go and do this one, and then we can purchase it on this one. 3.5 grand on this. Again, oh, it keeps going through. Now, I heard something about the loamy sand isn't the best, but apparently the green, they're about silty clay. I'm not sure. So the nitrogen is not looking great on them two fields, so we could, before they grow too much, we could go get the sprayer and give them a little hit with that so they look a bit more greener like these ones. So that might make it look a little bit better. But let's just have a quick look then at the productions to see, oh, animals, how are they doing? The eggs are nearly maxed out on that one. Which is that? Oh, that's a new coop, that is. That one's okay. Still got plenty of feed in it, which is nice. That's what I wanted to see. Getting a bit worried, actually. We've only got to get through to the next month, and then we're going to have some harvesting some barley, so we should be okay there. We'll stock up again. Then we've got about 1,000 litres in, so if anyone gets desperate, we've got about 1,000 litres in. Cows are doing okay. Getting a little bit low. Milk's okay. So let's just have a quick look at the productions. Bread's looking okay. Cakes are looking good. Cereal's obviously not going to run yet. Butter. I've got the butter and all them storing. Because, I mean, the chocolate, unfortunately, is going really, really slow. But it's only 1-to-1. So it's going to be slow, unfortunately. Cheese is not doing too bad. And obviously the butter, 15 to 13. More milk taken, but we're getting a good amount of butter. So I wanted to go over, because like I said, the whole priority thing is, it just doesn't seem to be going to the right places I wanted to go. It seems to be going to, like, the cakes, and the cakes doing perfectly fine. We don't need any more, butter in the cakes. So I've just sort of set it to storing, and then I'm going to go up with the wagon, pick them all up the pallets, and then deliver it to where I want, because the donuts keep running out of eggs and butter. We're able to sort of stock up on the eggs because we've got plenty from that chicken coop that's sort of going red at the minute. Strawberries, we're doing all right on them. It's just butter and eggs, really. The chocolate, I've kind of stopped the chocolate ones for now because it needs to build up. They keep stopping because we just don't have enough chocolate. Everything else is looking pretty good. Raisins, yeah, nearly 6,000, so that's not bad. Hay and silage is all good. Oil, yeah, the oil's not bad. I mean, them olives are really going slow. It's 2-to-1. But yeah, so we don't really need to activate that greenhouse anytime soon. 67,000 litres of olives. We're going to have plenty of oil. Now, oil is pretty good. If I remember right, oil's pretty good in June. We're in May at the minute. So yeah, June, we'll be able to sell that for around about 8.5 grand. What's it doing at the minute? Ooh, the Johnson's Farmer Market is nearly there. So you never know. We might actually might have a look at that a bit later, because the last thing we want is to go down when we go into the next month. Because you know what, it seems to be like these fluctuation prices at the minute. It don't seem to be working in my favour at the minute. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. So the only thing we need to do in this month really is just go grab the Fent, and then see if we can go and hit them fields with a bit of fertilizer, so we can try and see if we can control them nitrogen levels in them 2 new fields. And also you get to have a bit of a look at the 2 new fields as well. So let me grab this, and I'll see you over there. So we just got to sneak down here, just across from our fields. Not sure if we're going to get the combine down here. Definitely not with the header on, but it could be a bit snug, so we might have to find another way. So these are our fields. When you look at the map, it doesn't look that big, but then when you look here, it's like, oh my word. So ignore the one covered in lime over there. That's not our field, but this one in the middle, this is the oats to the right, and this, excuse the trait, that's the cornfield. I think we're going to have enough. You know when I said the cereal factory only takes 60,000 litres? Yeah, I think we're definitely going to have enough there to max out the cereal factory on its first go. So let's get a level back up on the view of the tractor, and we just need to sort of have a go. This has got a bit of a wide spray, but I've never seemed to get it right the first go. It's set to auto. Let's turn her on. No, that's well off. Let's just go a bit closer, actually. It's not quite as widespread as I thought. Is it on maximum? It is on max. Don't know why I thought it was going to be a lot wider than that. Let's go. There we go. So you can see in the bottom corner now. Oh, you know what we'll do? I'll cheat a little bit. Let's just unlock the speed so we can go a lot faster. Doesn't make a difference. It just gets through it quicker because it's analysing it and it's sort of thinking, oh, it needs it quicker. That's all it is. It doesn't make a difference. So this is the main road up here. Ah, you see these little bits we've not actually been to yet. So yeah, if you look in the bottom corner, you'll see that it's now turning a nice shade of green from orange. So obviously it's going to be a lot better. It just means the yield's going to be better. We're going to get a lot better yield, which is good in my opinion. So let's just keep going round. So far, I'm impressed with myself here. I'm not doing too bad. Normally, I kind of miss a chunk in the middle. I go too far wide. Don't mind a bit of overlap. I'd rather overlap so then we haven't got to sort of go back and try and get a little bit in the middle. Sometimes it can be tricky, you see, with the precision farming because it would detect, oh, well, it doesn't need any. You think, well, you've missed a bit in my field. So trying to get it all in the first go, that's the best option. Not too fast to run into the fence. So there's our yard just over there, you see. So the literally are across the road. It's like it was meant to be. I know I've said this a few times throughout these episodes so far, but it's like it knows what I want, and it's like, oh, you know what? We'll just put them in two nice big fields across here. So we have to go and spend a lot more money. But I'm not doing any of this to sort of think, like, you know, you've always got to be careful, you know, spending the pennies and getting a big bank loan. But I'm not doing this thinking, you know, I'm going to struggle to pay this back. You've seen the episode when we sold the donuts and we sold some products. It's not going to be an issue. You know, one trailer load of donuts, we could pretty much pay this new loan back. Well, you know, the one that we just had. I have no idea where I just went through here now. This could be interesting. This might be one. Oh no, that seems a bit too close. That does, looking at this when you go a little bit over this way. This might be one to set on a worker, because a worker will measure it out properly. This is germinated a little bit too much probably to do this, so let's just set this on a worker. Worker's going to go through, and if we have a quick look on here, let's just go on to this one, and you can see this one's obviously not going quite as good as the other one, but it's still a lot better than the orange is, like, you know, around about 40%, 60%. It's a lot better now. Although, oh, I was just thinking then, why is the worker suddenly near took out that building, but it's on the speed unlock, so it's just gone flat out. So we'll take the speed unlock off, and we'll let the worker crack on, and we'll come back when it's finished. So as you can see, the worker did a wonderful job there, as oversprayed onto someone else's field, so they've just had a free little bit of fertilizer from me. Thank you, worker, for that one. Yeah, it's because he was trying to run up the edge here, and obviously half of it was spraying over to there. It doesn't really matter. I could have done it myself, could have changed the size down, but it's just like, it's okay. We've got enough fertilizer, because when I stocked up the greenhouse where the olives and grapes are, there was excess put into the silo. So we've got enough in there. I can't remember how much. It's quite a lot, actually. It's around about like 30,000, I think. We're just going to have a look. I'm not sure if the silo is going to actually show me, or if I go over to it, if it's going to try and actually fill it. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I suppose it might do, because it's already got some fertilizer in here. So I've got a feeling, yeah, I don't really want to try it, because it will fill it up. You know what? We might as well, actually, because we need to fill it. How do we open the cover? I don't think I'm actually under it. Oh no, that's why it won't fill. There we go. Well, we're going to have a quick look in the silo this way here. If we go down to fertilizer, there you go, solid fertilizer, 64,000 litres. So yeah, we've got enough. So really, the only thing left to do today is, you know what, actually I'm going to do? I'm going to unfreeze time. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm going to unfreeze time. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to grab the lawnmower, and I'm going to go over and start. Oh, is it? There's a check-in on the run. Just get in there. How are you walking through the Get in. Get in. I can't grab. How have you got out of here? Ooh, eggs. Excuse me. Can you get in? please? Have you glitched? Are you... Check-in's glitched. So we'll put this in. We'll grab the lawnmower. Didn't we need some eggs or something? I think we needed, was it eggs for the donuts? Yeah, eggs and butter. That might be something I need to do first. Oh, we just crashed into the lawnmower. Let's go drop this here then. We'll leave the tractor here for a second, and I'm just going to go pick up the eggs and pick up the was it butter? Yeah, eggs and butter. I'm just going to go pick up some eggs and butter, and I'll be back with you in a second. So there's tire marks everywhere here because I was trying to find what was the best way to come in here. So let's put this. We can auto load, and let's grab the eggs. Eggs are all on board. Yeah, there's looks a lot more eggs there than actually sort of appeared on the truck. So let's head over. We'll close the curtain up. We'll go and grab the other eggs from the other chicken coop, and we'll put these in the donut factory, and then I'll go ahead and get the butter. So just a small amount of eggs picked up then from the other one, just shy of 8.5 grand. So they're not all going to go in. Actually, no, they will do now, won't they? Because I've modified it to hold more than 7,000. So that's pretty good then. So we're going to have a quick look in here. You'll see. Oh, yes. Going up really well here. We're over 10,000. Still more to go. There we go. Nearly. Last one. Last little bit. There we go. So nearly 12,000 litres of eggs in there. That's pretty good. Sugar's getting a bit low. Have we got much more sugar that we can actually get out of here? What's left in the sugar mill? Oh, yeah. So we can spawn these while we're here. We'll spawn 4 pallets. That should empty that. So we'll go grab that. That is literally... Oh, we've got a long way to go for that, you know. Really have got a long way to go. Just got to turn around this corner. Oh, look, here we go. There they are. Grab them, pick them up, and then swoop round here without hitting the tree. And we'll dump these in as well. So this is why I think it's a good idea to go and store like all the products and that, because at least we can control it a little bit better, you know, where I want the sugar and where I want all the different stuff. So sugar looking good, milk looking good, eggs, we just need to go butter. So I'm going to head over to the dairy. I'm going to grab what butter it's got. I don't think there's much actually. So we'll head back this way then. We are just approaching the donut factory. Going to go down here. Going to be careful down here now because it will catch the floor nice and steady. Don't want to rip the legs off. So we head over here, you'll see that the butter icon at the bottom, it will just disappear. The cheese shouldn't go anywhere. Keep creeping forward. There you go, butter's on its way. So we picked the cheese up as well from the dairy because, well, we need to get rid of the cheese. So now this can all start again. The butter's still quite low, but I did have a look about what was if we go and buy some. 1,000 litre butter is like 5.5 grand. 10,000 is 53,000. No, you're okay, thanks. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful on the butter. We've got a lot of butter in the cakes. I'm guessing that was because the dairy was set. Well, the cakes seem to be pulling it in more than the donuts, which is why we've got a lot more in there, and the donuts are a bit scarce at the minute. So, plus also the donuts have got bigger capacities now. I did up them a little bit. So, we'll head over here to the pallet warehouse. We'll put the cheese in. We'll store that because that's just going to go for being sold. We can't do nothing with that. So we'll go around this way. We'll go outside so we can see what we're doing. And we should be able to just park on here. Hopefully the cheese will go in. Yes, it is. While we're here, have we got any more honey? Any honey here that we can pick up? Oh, yes. Might as well use the trailer right here, the auto load. Grab all that. And then we'll just go back over here. We might as well put it all in here for now. I know we've got the cereal production, but we'll wait. We'll grab the honey when we pick the raisins up as well. When we do all that, and we'll take them over then. So we'll turn that off. We can jump back into this. We don't need that. So we'll pull forward. We'll grab the lawnmower. and we'll head over to the grass field. All I'm going to do is start around about here, and we try and get as much as we can. As you can see, the field's there, so this isn't really part of the field, but we can still get a bit of grass off it, so we might as well. So we just normally unlock the speed and just sort of race around as much as we can and just cut as much as we can. So I'll show you a little bit of this before we wrap up this episode. In the next episode then, we are going to be doing the barley because that's going to be ready. We'll go into the next month. I just didn't want to go into the next month until I'd managed to get through this, because I'm not sure. I don't think grass wilts, does it? Does it wither? I don't think it does, but I didn't want to risk it just in case, because it is ready to harvest. So we can come right around here, pretty much right up to the edge of the road here. Cut across there a little bit. As you can see, it didn't quite grab that. Canola's looking great. Look, that's going to be a field and a half to harvest. We're going to get to the point very soon where there's a lot of things to harvest, because we're going to have the corn, we're going to have the oat, we're going to have the canola. It's all going to hit us at once, so it's going to be a mass harvest. So pretty much that's what I do with the grass. And then you can just sort of move over a little bit, grab a little bit of this, and I just keep going round. And normally when I get the edges, I do start going up and down. Obviously the better grass is going to be the bit on the actual field, this bit here. This is going to be the better grass. And as you can see, the map at the bottom comes up with the yield. We haven't really got to worry about like swathing it or doing anything like that, because we've got the big trailer with the big arms. You can see we've gone off the field again now, so it's not coming up with any display on the map at the bottom. So this is normally what I do off camera, basically, is I just kind of like go around and get all this, cut it. Now we can, you know, we're going to get to the point where we've got a lot of grass. So what we can do, you know, is we can actually swap up. This field doesn't have to stay grass. It's just a normal field. So there's no problem at all with it. So we might sort of plow it up and put someone else in. So I think we are starting to get quite a bit of grass. It's all gone in basically for the TMR. We've got the silage going in to give us some hay and some silage. Let's go in to get silage and get hay. That's sort of the main reason for this at the minute. But I think we still got the best part of like at least 150,000 litres of TMR already made up. And then we've got a load of silage, a load of hay, and a load of straw in the silo already to make up more TMR. So, and I think even the silage, well, the hay dryer and the silage maker, that I think has got like a best part of another like 80 or 1,000 litres in. We'll have a quick look and see. It's on here. So yeah, we're going to have a look here. We've got, yeah, look, 98,000 of hay and 98,000. We've still got 54,000 litres of grass in. So there's a lot. So I'm not sure really. You know, this is going to be, I think it's around about 250,000 litres. So we've got plenty here. And we could put this in the silo just as normal grass. Because the thing is, we need grass if ever we get sheep. But I'm not sure about sheep, because if we get sheep, then it's going to push us down the path to get the spinnery and then start doing clothes. We'll get the tailor shop, and that's more productions that I can't afford. And I really do think, I mean, they are slow. They really are slow. So I don't know if I want to go down that path. It would be good to do, and I'm definitely going to do it on one of my series on farm. I'm just not sure if it's going to be this one. So I think I'm going to carry on with this one, and I think I'm going to end this here, because we don't want to make this a long episode again. I'm trying to keep them around about half an hour if I can. But we could literally lose a whole episode just to doing this job. So thank you so much for watching then. If you are enjoying these, then please do give us a like, and do leave your comments about anything I'm doing, what you think of the series so far, and any suggestions. Then please, I am open for suggestions. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn the little bell notification on to get notified every time I post a new video. We try and do every other day. Oh, missed a bit there. How do we do that? I didn't drop it quick enough. Try and do it every other day. So, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 7 o'clock UK time is when I release all my videos. But yeah, hit subscribe, turn the bell on, and you'll get notified. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.